Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Solana Sol. So it's back on a tear. We see a 16% increase in the last 24 hours, looking very, very bullish with 73% buying right now and 27% selling. You're obviously going to continue to see this market rise in value. We see the $48.2 billion in market cap, the volume being right around $5.2 billion, and the typical hold time, by the way, only 11 days. So this isn't obvious that a lot of people are trying to actually short-term trade this. They're trying to flip it, swing trade, whatever you want to call it, day trade. They are doing it, and that's because Solana is very, very volatile right now, and it also has a very high upside. So you're going to have constant increases with small volatility and dips on the way and along the way. So I do want to take a look at a previous video I made, this top 5 altcoins at perfect targets now. So buy the bottom, and these are the top 5 altcoins to buy in September 2021, in my opinion. And we had Solana as the first one. This was, by the way, just yesterday, talking about that bottom, a 25 to 26% decrease in the last week. Obviously going to be a great price to buy in at it. And that was right around $139. So right now at 161, I'd say we buy at the right spot. And I will say, Solana is going to have more dips like that all along the way as we increase. But keep in mind that those dips are going to come often. And, you have to dollar cost average in if you want to buy Solana. Not, really, I see a lot of people, okay, just buying at these green market candles. And that's not what you want to do. Like right now, buying Solana, not a great spot to buy it. We see a 16% increase up to 161.75. You might as well wait for another dip. There's usually dips along that bull market push no matter what. So you do just wait for red market dip, and you're going to be able to DCA in, and obviously, like I said, make money that way. I do want to talk a little bit more that I am not a financial advisor, and you should always do your own research, but I want to talk about more of Solana. What's so special about it? Why are we continuing to see Solana do so well? Well, one of the biggest reasons is because of this ignition. So welcome to the Global Solana Hackathon. I don't think people realize how big this really is. $5 million in prizes funding across 4 tracks: DeFi, Web3, gaming and art and collectibles, tracks presented by some of the biggest names in this space: Microsoft, Jump Trading, Stand Chart, Fort Platform, and Metaplex. And like I said, huge, huge projects, huge, huge potential to this ecosystem because of this ignition that they've started. And I want to really kind of reiterate how big and important this is. $5 million in prizes is much bigger than what we've seen in the past for a lot of different hackathons. And if you actually take a look, you can actually watch this little graphic here, and it goes through every single one. So the DeFi hackathon, we had 3,265 participants, 91 ecosystem projects formed. If we go to a later one, let's just go to the Solana season hackathon, you had 13,121 participants, 326 ecosystem projects formed. So we are continuing to see that number ramp up, obviously. With ignition, obviously, it's going to be through the roof with $5 million in prizes. Huge, huge amount of developers coming to Solana specifically because of this ignition, and that's going to only bring more utility to the space. We actually jump into the next tweet. This one's talking more about, say hello to Baco Chico, the first launchpad platform without a native token, which opens up new opportunities to those who stake their soul to whitelisted Solana validators. So this is very, very cool. A very smart idea to launch without actually a native token, and you can see more about that if you go to Happy and give them a follow. Up to 24K followers already, doing very, very well. We actually take a look as well at the bridging assets to and from Solana. Just got easier. Wormhole Crypto launches a Solana Ethereum token bridge and announces plans for Terra Money and Binance Chain bridges. So this is absolutely huge, and you can see Wormhole talking about it here. Today, we're incredibly excited to announce the launch of Wormhole Token Bridge, starting with Ethereum and Solana. So I do want to jump into a couple different articles before we talk about the end of the year price prediction and the end of the bull market price prediction. But before we do so, guys, you probably should all know about this Chainlink giveaway I'm doing on Twitter. All you guys have to do is follow me on Crypto Profit YT and retweet this specific tweet to be entered. So if Chainlink actually hits $40 before October 1st, I will give someone who retweets 40 Chainlink. And like I said, 40 Chainlink is quite a bit when you think about the potential of Chainlink getting to $200, $250, like I've always suggested for the end of this bull market. So just absolutely huge potential. And let's jump right on over into the next, like I said, article. This one talking about the Solana Chart bull flag eyes $250 despite SOL price down 40% since last week. So we saw that decrease down to about $139. We just talked about it. And the intraday low was $133, so $139 was not a bad spot to actually buy in. And you can see that the Solana mainnet beta encountered a large increase in transaction load, which peaked at 400,000 TPS. These transactions flooded the transaction processing queue, and lack of prioritization of network critical messaging caused the networks to start forking. We knew about the outage, how it hurt the SOL price altogether, and now we're seeing this bull flag and a lot of people talking about how high Solana could go. As a result, Sol USD could reach $250. I'm not going to go into all the details, but like I said, $250, that target for Cointelegraph, or really not Cointelegraph as a whole, but this specific, TA here. So I do want to jump into another article, this one a little bit shorter, talking about why Solana's cryptocurrency is gaining. It's been an incredible year for Solana. Its token is now up more than 10,000% in 2021. Solana got its network back online after an outage, and investors poured back into its cryptocurrency token. So they talk about so what and now what. So the big thing is now what. So Solana's blockchain network has been seeing fast growing adoption for projects, including the development of non-fungible tokens or NFTs and decentralized finance initiatives, including trading platforms. Incredible pricing growth for the SOL token has made it seventh largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization and is now has a market cap of roughly $46.7 billion. Continued adoption for Solana could help drive the token higher, but investors should also take Sol's incredible recent run into account and understand that it's highly a high risk play. There may still be upside to Solana, but realistically, guys, there has to be another $48.2 billion in the market to actually see this 2x. And that's something you have to keep in mind. As the market cap increases, you're going to need more and more money to actually be poured in to continue on this climb. And that's going to be something that a lot of people probably new to the game, new to the crypto space, new to the crypto game, probably don't know about. And I think that's a big thing to really realize is here. Solana, like I said, at such a high market cap, it is going to be hard to actually start 2, 3, 4, 5xing like we did previously in this last year run. From $33, you saw, just unbelievable amount of X's there. But we're going to jump into, like I said, those price predictions for the end of the year by the end of the bull market part 2 as well. So getting started with the end of the year, I do think we are going to be targeting $250 like we saw with this Cointelegraph. I was actually on that $250 TA this morning, and then I came here and I saw exactly $250 as a could reach signal, which is just funny because, like I said, I usually don't agree with these articles, but this Cointelegraph may be right on to something. I do want to say by the end of the year, like I said, $250 by the end of the bull market, definitely a potential for even more. And I think, realistically speaking, we could see another 2x. I think $320 or $340, right around that range, will be the price target for Solana by the end of the bull market part 2. I think it's going to have to slow up at some point, unfortunately, because this market cap growing so steadily fast. It's going to really just depend on how long that bull market lasts, how long, or how many people, I should say, getting invested, with crypto mass adoption will be, how many, I guess, institutional, how many retail investors getting involved. It's going to be an exciting year, and I think we're going to keep you guys up to date, like I said, through it all with Solana, as well as so many other crypto coins in the space. If you guys have not already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and also, I do have a Patreon down in the description below if you guys want to stay up to date with exclusive market updates, as well as pre-sales, IDOs, ICOs, and low market cap picks. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one.